Hi guys! So now I want to talk to you about what I learned living here in Green Bay. That there are a lot of challenges that I encountered, especially the weather, transportation, and a lot more things. So I want to talk to you about some of them para to give light to you. Whenever you go here, you have an idea or a clear picture what you're gonna be diving into. Okay, so first I want to talk about the weather. I guess last week it was -13 if I'm not mistaken in Fahrenheit, guys, ha, not Celsius, Fahrenheit. So cold gid siya diri, and then it always snows. So it started snowing last November, and it's been on and off, and then sometimes snow pero di gid siya mo settle sa ground. So very important to have all those gears, like your winter jacket. I've been using my jacket from Uniqlo, and it's served me well. So it's like a long jacket na lined siya with fleece, and it kept me warm. So so that must have been a good jacket that I bought. You could always find a lot of jackets when you get here. You could buy some in TJ Maxx, Ross, or even you can buy online. And I heard there are a lot of shops in Appleton. It's 30 minutes from here, so you could always go there, or even go to an outlet. So dagan options, guys, for you to buy winter jackets. But the most important thing is you buy the jacket that will keep you warm. So I would go for the puffer ones, parka, and what else, thick ones. And I would suggest to buy the longer ones because tugnawan to biatong paa, diba? But what I can say is, even if not so thick in yung jacket, I always go for layers. So layering, good guys, very important. So sometimes I wear my sometimes I wear my sweater, and beneath it I wear my heat tech. So I got it from Uniqlo, and I got my like leggings lined with fleece, or like heat tech leggings. The kansha choices, guys. So it's really about layering. But if you're here in Wisconsin, then it's really nice to invest on those kind of jackets, like North Face and other kinds of jacket, Columbia. But wala man gani ko ana. I just went for Uniqlo, and it's fine for me. So you don't have to buy expensive jackets, just enough to keep you warm. And of course, don't forget the boots, because you'll encounter a lot of snow here in Wisconsin, in Green Bay. So I got my boots. I bought them all from London where I came from, and akong gi-box na lang. So since magamit man gihapon ako diri, and trust me, mas nagamit gid na ako siya diri kaysa sa London. Because it hasn't snowed a lot when I was in London, but here, oh my god, 1 million ka snow here. So magamit yun siya akong Ugg boots. So yeah, it's important to have your jacket, your heat techs, your winter boots. You don't really need a lot of things when it's winter time here, because you just wear them on top of the uniform. Kaya ko gagawa, especially in winter. We just go out, going to a restaurant, groceries. That's only the time when we go out, but not much during winter. Yeah. So another thing is the transportation. So that is really my struggle ever since I came here. So I don't have a car when we got here, but others, some of Shearwater colleagues bought their car. So they were able to find a credit union that allowed them to have a car loan. But I didn't opt for that because I'm not sure if I can carry that burden with me, especially now that I'm still starting, right? So they did it. So you could always do it, like You could just you know, budget your salary. They loaned a car and they were able to use it here. So they did have the same problem and struggle that I had for the first couple of months. So I took the bus going to work and going home, and I think it's the transportation here is not too bad. I mean, there's buses there. We've got schedule that we have to stick. And sometimes the buses are late, so we just gotta be patient. But they will be there, and then they can bring me to places, especially going to work. So I think the buses here are run by the Green Bay Metro, and they have all the schedules in their website. So it's really convenient. They also have an app. I forgot what the name of the app is, but you can keep track where the buses are. So sometimes on a Sunday there's no bus running, and on a Saturday they only run until 3 p.m. So sometimes I took the Uber, and whenever we go to groceries, go some places, we just stop to get an Uber or Lyft. It's really convenient here. It's not that expensive compared to cities. Expenses and transportation, I think estimate would be 300 per month for Uber, and as well as bus rides. And if you plan to take in a bus, always make sure you have cash, because they only take cash. And if you pay like a bill, like a $20 bill, they would give you like a card with a change in it. So they don't give out change, so you have to have like a $1 bill or $2, and one way is $2. And if you plan on taking an unlimited one-day card, that's $4. And if you take the week pass, then it's $15. So whatever works for you guys. For me, I just use the one way. Every time I ride a bus, I pay one-way ticket, just because I don't know if the day after that I would plan on taking the Uber or not. So depende na lang na sa mood. And I got lucky because I know somebody whom I go to work with, and we have a similar schedule. So sometimes we share our Uber rides. So yeah, so I'm sure you will be able to find where you're comfortable, whether you wanna buy a car, take the bus, or ride an Uber. Whatever options you have, guys, it's up to you. And third, and very important, is apartment. I'm so lucky because my manager from Shearwater was able to find me a studio, an apartment that is close to where I work. So it's 2 miles, about 8 to 10 minute ride going from here going to work, which is very convenient, especially because we don't pay much in Uber, and there's also a bus stop just across the street, which is really convenient for me. So I have the option on whether to take a bus or take an Uber, and it's not that costly too. So it's like $995. After that, after all those fees, I get to pay $1,065 monthly, and that's for me and my husband already, so which is a good deal. But I know there's a lot more like better deal than this. Some of my colleagues were able to find like a $990 apartment that is already a 1-bedroom or 2 bedrooms actually. So your workplaces, how far it is from your workplace, and the neighborhood, and also transportation, and of course is there like a grocery store nearby, because of course you want to be near a grocery store, somewhere you can buy stuff. Like here, we're just if it's not too cold, we could walk going to Target, we walked going to Aldi, and we're close to Bay Park shopping mall. So it's really convenient, guys. And there's a gym downstairs, but I don't really use it, sometimes lang. So that's it. So in terms of working as a nurse here in the US, I know there are a lot of better materials for you guys, because I myself is starting. I haven't been working in a floor for a long time, for years, since I've been working as an OR nurse in the previous years, but here I'm working as a floor nurse, which is really a different world for me, guys. So I could say I'm still learning, you know. I got very lucky because I got a lot of colleagues that helped me a lot, and they understand where I came from, how my practice in nursing was before I got here. So they've been very patient. And there's this colleague that I have who always tells me that no question for her is stupid, so I just gotta ask her whatever is on my mind. And you know, and it really meant a lot for me, because I know sometimes it's hard to approach somebody and think that, will this question be really dumb for her, or I mean, but you know, I know there's a lot of questions that we have, especially on how they do things here, how their culture is, how they do stuff, how they call stuff. It's like a matter of letting them understand that, oh, these things are not common back home, so you gotta tell me what this is, how this works. So, you know, putting yourself on the ground, being humble not to know stuff, because it really takes a lot of effort, especially if for those who are really experienced. Well, I don't speak for them, but for me, I feel really lost sometimes. So if you have troubles, you could ask me and I'll try to answer those. But for now, I'm still learning, so I couldn't really give you a lot of advices. But what I could tell you guys is ask questions. It's never a mistake to ask questions, okay? So yeah, I hope you like my video and I hope you learned something, and I'm really excited to share with you my life here in Green Bay. So thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye. So if you got a lot of questions, or you got questions for me, you could always comment in my video, and don't forget to click follow and bell button so that you can be notified whenever I get a new video. See you.